Hello one, hello all. We are back with episode 17 of the Fanema Movie Podcast. I am really happy that I got the title right for once on the first try, and I'm really happy to be sitting across of my brother Miguel once again. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. I don't know if we're going to see a movie today anymore.
Okay.
But I hope we are. Either way, we definitely got a lot to do. But this is episode 17, and since we did cover a lot of the movie news on the last episode, and unfortunately there hasn't been a whole lot of news since, I thought we would use this episode as to go over our most anticipated movies for the rest of the summer movie season. And we compiled some lists, and I don't necessarily have it ordered.
Mine's in no order whatsoever.
Well, that's good to know. But because
it's in chronological order.
Mine is kind of
somewhat.
Mine's not. Mine's definitely not. But I guess I'll put in a quick order, just kind of off the cuff. But so we're a good month into the summer movie season technically. Mm-hmm. Although I really almost count March, but I count April. I know a lot of people think that May is the
start.
The start, but I count April for sure.
That's
I just think it gets earlier and earlier, especially with how, we got Captain Marvel in March.
Yeah.
We got, we had Alita come out in February.
Yeah.
And like the big blockbusters are coming out. Yeah, Valentine's Day. Earlier and earlier. But nonetheless, it's still summer movie season. And there's still a lot of titles to come out. We're not going to have anyone hit as hard as Avengers did.
Nope.
But we still got a lot of movies to look forward to, and that's why my first one that I'm going to, I guess I'll go first, unless you want to go first.
I'll go first, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and hit me.
Mine's coming out this week, Godzilla.
And this isn't you're not doing order, right?
No, it's just...
Okay, we'll go off the cuff then. Yeah, Godzilla's on my list. It's going to be our first 4DX movie we've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Just got a new theater put in here. I'm really pumped, man. We haven't had a big monster movie like this since Kong Skull Island.
Yeah.
Which obviously part of this shared universe we got going on with the Monarch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of intrigued to see how well, not really how well, but how they fit this one into the greater universe.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have Marvel, obviously they're the gold standard as far as the shared universe. We've had so many failed attempts. Mm-hmm. I think the second most successful at this point, oddly enough, is the James Wan Conjuring universe.
Yeah, probably.
When you think about, they've put out now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies. They have Conjuring 1 and 2, Annabelle 1 and 2, The Nun. Now they have Annabelle 3 coming out, all connected. Mm-hmm. And you can say what you want about the movies outside of The Conjuring. I think that they are hit or miss because I think 3 are pretty much great and 3 are bad.
Okay, that's fair. I can't say anything.
But even with the bad movies, I think that the connective tissue is great.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something. And the funny thing is, DC has stumbled, and I think they're kind of abandoning the whole shared universe thing for now.
Yeah, probably.
Dark Universe completely failed.
They got one movie out.
They actually got 2.
2?
They got 1. They abandoned it because it sucked. I'm sorry. Dracula Untold. Or Dracula 3.
When was
Dracula
that?
Untold? You know the one with oh please, I'm forgetting his name. He was in the Hobbit. He shot down Smaug.
Just goes to show.
Oh, anyways, yeah, it was a failure. That was supposed to be their Dark Universe.
When did that come out?
It came out in like 2012 or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No, but okay.
Yeah, well, that was supposed to launch their Dark Universe.
Okay.
Before they announced it, and it failed, so they did not mention it to the public very much.
Then the Mummy came out.
Then the Mummy came out.
And then
failed.
Like, hey guys, remember how we wanted to do that? Yeah, we're still not going to do that now.
You know what the worst part about that was?
What?
They had this whole unveiling. I forget which magazine, but do you remember that photo shoot they released of all of the actors for the encore?
Vaguely.
Dude, they had Johnny Depp, Russell Crowe, Tom Cruise, Sophia Boutella, all kinds of different people in this big old photo shoot, like Dark Universe is coming.
And look where we're at now.
Yeah, look where we're at. They made a whole wing, man, of buildings for that Dark Universe. They have like statues on the Warner Brothers lot They made a whole thing for it. Now it's just empty
Ow.
from what I hear. Empty.
That hurt their bank account.
It hurt their pride more than anything. I think they're fine monetarily. Because Mummy wasn't great, but it didn't like bomb. Still made some money.
Yeah.
But not what they were hoping to critically or by the fans.
Yeah.
But Godzilla, they had the review embargo lift today. I hear that it's awesome. I hear there's a lot of just awesome fights, monster fights. The human aspect isn't very great, but we'll be the judge of that ourselves.
Yeah.
I think that you and I have a certain love for these monster movies.
Oh yeah.
So even if they're bad, they're good.
Yeah. Exactly.
So anything else you want to say about Godzilla before we move on?
Oh no, I'm just super excited to see Mothra.
That's actually fair. I'm super excited to see Mothra too. That was our favorite part of the trailer. You see those wings spread, and I just got a little excited. But I'll say the first one on my list, which actually comes out near the tail end of summer, is something I've been waiting for a long time, and that is Ophelia. Ophelia is it's a Hamlet movie, but it's from a different perspective. Daisy Ridley playing Ophelia, and the thing is, look at the cast: Daisy Ridley, Naomi Watts, George McKay. I don't know who he is. I'm gonna be honest. Clive Owen, Tom Felton, and they've put in a pretty cool cast of actors for this movie that honestly I don't really care about the story. I don't have any attachment, but I just love Daisy Ridley as an actress, and I love seeing her finally do other things besides Star Wars, although I'd be okay with her doing Star Wars for the rest of her life. It's just cool. Yeah. It's different, and I love when I'm a fan of somebody, say Daisy Ridley right here.
Yeah.
And I go, just being a fan of someone will bring me into a movie that I might not normally see because it's not, say, the sort of thing that I'm usually into. So I'm excited for that. That comes out in, I think, a limited release in July.
Okay.
But Ophelia is on the list. What else you got?
I got Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4, of course, on my list as well. You got anything to say about that, young man?
Oh man, I'm just excited. Like, although I do believe Toy Story 3 had the perfect end to
Me too.
to the story, I'm always excited. I love Pixar with all my heart.
Yeah, the thing is, I will say my excitement for Toy Story hasn't really been very high until about a week ago.
Okay.
For whatever reason. It's not that I didn't want it necessarily. I think that it's the necessary. I don't think it's necessary. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I thought that I didn't expect to get any more Toy Story, to be honest.
Neither did I.
Because it's the perfect trilogy, really. In my opinion, one of the best. It's top 5 trilogies all time, probably, as far as movies go.
Yeah.
Along the lines of Star Wars, Lord of the Rings,
Dark Knight,
Captain America.
Two's the strong one for sure.
2? Captain America?
Winter Soldier?
What about Civil War?
It's great, yeah. Do you like Civil War more than...
It depends on the day.
Okay, that's
Depends on the day.
That's fair.
They're very close. And don't sleep on the first Avenger either.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, Civil War's fantastic. But Toy Story, what if there's an epic fight scene in Toy Story 4 similar to that of Winter Soldier on the freeway scene? Bo Peep.
Yeah, I'll say Bo Peep and who, though?
Is fighting...
Forky.
Well, let's say Bo Peep is fighting... What if there's an evil Bo Peep? Well, what if they go really meta with this? And everybody's saying Bo Peep kind of looks like Rey in The Force Awakens. What if she fights a Kylo Ren toy?
That'd be hilarious.
I think that's a little too...
that's a little too much.
Nose. But what if it was an evil toy that had a Kylo Ren type lightsaber-looking thing?
That's fair.
I think that'd be kind of funny.
That would be funny.
But yeah, I think it's a movie that's definitely not necessary. But I do think that it'll still have an awesome message. And you know what? Toy Story 3 came out in what year? 2013, 2012?
Something like that. I think 12.
We've been 5-6 years later. I will never be upset with having another generation of Toy Story for another generation of kids.
Yeah.
Us having a nephew who's like a year and a half right now. Not that the old Toy Stories wouldn't work nowadays, but it's cool to have some new Toy Story to show new kids.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Love the character. Buzz coming back to yell at Woody. Woody! You want me to go next?
Yeah.
All right, well then I am going to go with a movie that I think is on your list. You said because of me, and that is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yeah.
Of course, produced by one of my favorite people in the entire industry, Guillermo del Toro.
Mm-hmm.
And although he didn't direct it, you can tell that it has his stamp all over it.
That man likes his monsters.
He does, and he likes its practical effects as well.
Yep.
He and the monsters look really gruesome and gritty, and just it looks
Gross.
really stylized and cool, which is something gross. And the funny thing is, when it first got announced, I thought it was going to be a series,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't realize until later that it was in fact a film. Netflix having the distribution rights, of course, so it's going to be available on streaming service for everybody to see, which is cool. And I think it's going to have a limited theatrical run. Hopefully that comes around us.
I believe so.
I believe so too, because I really want to see it in theaters.
Yeah.
So obviously you don't always get a lot of horror in summer, but since it is coming out in the summertime, I think it'll be a more accessible horror film,
Mm-hmm.
like you think along the lines of something like It,
Yeah.
something like Us. So I think that a lot of people should be pretty good seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Guillermo's always been great at, because I don't think his movies have, have you seen Pan's Labyrinth?
Nope.
No, you definitely haven't. It's fantastic. And there's things that'll scare you for sure, but I don't think it's keep you up at night kind of scary.
I'm an easily scared person, but I usually don't dwell on it for too long.
Yeah, that's true. You'll rip a chair apart.
I will rip the armrest off a
yeah.
chair. 10 minutes later, pretty good.
Pretty good. That's a good thing. See, look, then you're tripping not trying to go to these horror movies. That's what.
See, I don't like being scared, though. That's the thing. I don't enjoy
but
getting
if you're forgetting
scared.
about it in 10 minutes, don't even worry about it. I'll go buy you some mozzarella sticks. Forget all about it.
If we make it, no, that's pretty good. I was going to say chicken strips, but
That's a lot.
mozzarella sticks are
Yeah.
fair compensation.
So that's a movie that I will be dragging you to.
yes, it
With
is.
me, what else you got?
The Dead Don't Die.
That's also on my list. Super excited. I mean, look at the cast. Adam Driver, Bill Murray together. Yeah, you play a little baseball in your day, right? Oh, it's AAA one. It looks awesome. It looks so sort of melodramatic in a way, and just very stoic in the line delivery. But
It looks great.
yeah, super stylized, super different zombie movie.
Yes.
Very
different zombie
Very
movie.
different zombie movie. You got who's in there? Who has the samurai sword? The ancient one.
Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton. Yeah, she's rocking her best the bride impression from Kill Bill.
Mm-hmm.
You got samurai swords, you got baseball bats, you got Bill Murray and Adam Driver as police officers, and then you got zombies. So I think that's pretty much everything I'd want in a summer movie. Only thing else you can throw in there would be Godzilla getting busy.
Yes.
Yeah. Tilda Swinton. William
Steve
Murray.
Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi, of course. The legend.
The man, the myth.
People don't give Steve Buscemi enough credit. Yeah, he was in some Adam Sandler movies, okay? He's a world-class actor
Yes.
when he wants to be.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Fargo?
No.
We're going to have to start a new podcast called Have You Ever Seen?
It's going to be a lot of no's.
Have you ever seen Terminator?
No.
Have you ever seen Alien?
Yes.
Have you ever seen Aliens?
Yes.
Have you ever seen Alien 3?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, have you ever seen Alien vs. Predator?
No.
Alien vs. Predator Requiem.
No.
Alien Covenant.
Yes, we saw it together.
Well, that's good to know.
Anyways,
we do have more movies on the list. I'm going to go throw one at you. Are you going with me? And I say, are you going with me? You're coming with me. To see Rocket Man.
oh yeah.
Is that on your list?
No.
Oh, I always see these like biopics for artists that I could not care less about. Not that I don't like, not that I have any bad feelings towards them. I just
don't care.
I don't listen to their music. I never have. I understand their. I mean, yeah, I've heard the Lion King soundtrack and everything. I know Elton John.
Yeah.
But Rocket Man, you just look at it. I love Taron Egerton. And anytime that he's in a movie, I'm immediately interested.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I know that I'm going to come out of that movie singing Elton John for a week and a half straight.
Yeah.
And that's the
when
thing.
you came out of Bohemian Rhapsody?
Exactly. It's the same thing. It was nonstop playing. I was nonstop singing. I was stomping on the floor mats in my car.
Yeah, that's enough of that.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I just have the feeling I've heard great things about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Queen. I mean, I knew who Queen was. I knew most of the songs. I did not know they were Queen because I just wasn't very plugged into it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's always great adding another 20 songs to the music library. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to see what he does. And I like that it follows a seemingly good amount of time of his life because you just see where he starts in the trailer and where he kind of finishes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm pretty pumped for that. What else you got on your list?
I got Men in Black International.
Not on my list. It
Really?
should have been. I was trying to keep it to 10, and it didn't make that 10. But I'm super pumped. You know, I have a pug because of Men in Black.
Yes, you do.
I adore the first Men in Black movie, and I will watch the second. I had great memories of it as a child, although even as a kid I recognized it was nothing to the first. We don't really need to talk about Men in Black 3.
I mean, the ending's just sad.
And I don't want to bring it up again because I can do a full hour on it, but how dare Kingsman? It's the same producing team, maybe? I forget. It's the same story. The Kingsman story is the same as Men in Black.
Yeah.
It's the same exact story.
But
Tweaked and...
But it's fun.
It is fun, so I'll accept it. And I won't gripe on it too much, but I remember when I watched the first Kingman the first time, because I already knew that it was essentially going to... Well, no, I didn't. I came out of that movie like, wait a minute.
Hold up.
That was Men in Black. Just in reverse, kind of, the way they told the story.
Yeah.
And I was a little shook, and I was a little upset until I realized it was the same people, and then I was just confused.
That's fair.
Yeah. But I'm glad they're going in a different direction. I definitely don't think we needed to see another Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones Men in Black movie.
Yeah.
And Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth have proven chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hope we see another little cricket?
I mean, yeah, I do.
You remember what the little cricket was?
Yeah. Wasn't it the noisy cricket?
Noisy cricket. Yeah. It's a cricket.
Yeah, I know what the noisy
Do you think we'll have a cameo of Frank?
Perhaps.
Or another?
If there's a noisy cricket in there, I hope Kumail Nanjiani's character
Yeah,
shoots it.
he died.
Just zoop.
Out the stratosphere. Out the dimension. Shoots into the 40X theater. So, yeah, I mean, Men in Black International, I think the trailers look fun. Doesn't look like it's taking itself too seriously, which I almost kind of wish they would take themselves more seriously. Because although the first Men in Black does have quite a bit of humor, I think there's a certain...
First one's pretty dark.
It's pretty dark. It's really dark, you know? Some of the scenes are very serious.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's what we're going to get with this one.
Oh,
which
it definitely
is okay.
isn't.
Which is okay. It looks more like a straight comedy.
Yeah.
But I do miss having that, you know, sort of dramatic flair to the Men in Black franchise. I think that's something they've sort of gotten lost on through the years.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I'll still get tickets for opening night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm throwing another one at you that
Right.
I know is definitely on your list. And that is, actually I don't know, but Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes, it is.
Thank God. Because that movie, obviously they got a standing ovation at Cannes. They just screened it for the first time. That second trailer they released looks phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who's playing Bruce Lee, spot on. Charles Manson is probably going to be creepy. That was my one thing I was a bit trepidatious about, was like how Terantino was going to portray Charles Manson. And seeing that it got good reviews so far and well received shows me that he didn't do anything dumb.
Yeah.
Like I don't want a Ted Bundy situation.
Yeah, no.
That was just poor taste. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Poor taste. What do you think about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I mean, it looks interesting. Like, I still don't know exactly what it's going to be about.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty cool.
I like the nod to
Inglourious
Bastards.
Yeah.
Anyone want some fried sauerkraut?
Fried sauerkraut.
The other thing about that movie, and then Sharon Tate, Margot Robbie looks great as Sharon Tate.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just interesting. I think that Tarantino, I think this is sort of the golden age of movies for him in a lot of ways. And I know that he admires this time in Hollywood. And I don't know if there's anyone else who just loves the pure cinema experience as much as that guy does.
Okay.
So I'm really excited to see, like that it takes place in Hollywood and that we have the Cinerama Dome in there and different landmarks. And he likes to connect his movies without being very blatant about it.
Mm-hmm.
With the Vega brothers, and I don't know if you know about that, but
no, I don't.
Anyways, I wonder if we'll see any cameos of characters from other movies in this one. A lot of people are suspecting we might see Kurt Russell pop up from his Grindhouse movie, which would be really cool because he was a stunt driver, murderer guy. Anyways, I hope he's in there. What else you got for me?
Yesterday.
Oh, damn, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That's the
one where the guy...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
the Beatles guy. Who's the guy that directed it? Oh, my gosh.
I don't know.
I want him to direct Bond. But anyways, yeah, I love that it's a brown guy, first off, because you don't get enough, it's always great seeing some diversity, and he looks like he's killing the role.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's him singing in the movie, and if it is, he's doing a fantastic job. Another reason I want to see it is because I could not care less about the Beatles. Fight me. I could not care less. And so I'm hoping that I come out singing at least 2 or 3 Beatles songs.
See, I feel some of these songs, and it's another situation where you just don't know it's the Beatles.
I don't know about that.
Because these songs are so popular. Like, I'm surprised you've never heard them.
Like what?
Yes, the song Yesterday.
I don't know it.
Let It Be. You probably have heard it.
I know that. What's
I
the
know
song?
some of the folks you hung out with in high school. You definitely heard some of these songs.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll play some after, and we'll find out for sure.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with that movie, I mean, yeah, I don't know. We got Ed Sheeran is in it. That was kind of weird. But it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense for the movie. I think that they're going to have the actual Beatles come in on that talk show.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be Paul McCartney.
I think there's 2 guys in the trailer.
Oh, there's 2 guys?
Yeah. But Paul and Ringo. Is Ringo one of them?
Yeah, Ringo Starr.
Every time I hear Ringo Starr, I just think of Rango.
Same here,
Rango.
honestly.
Oh, Django.
Such a weird movie.
Yeah, it is.
I love it, though.
It's cool. It's different.
It's
different. We'll keep it at that. I have a movie that I know for a fact is not on your list.
Okay.
And I don't know much about it because I know there's not going to be a whole lot of marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to know that much about it.
Okay.
But that's Midsommar.
Yeah, no, I didn't put
You know what it is?
It's like a drama horror, right?
Yeah. Ari Aster, who did Hereditary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely don't want to see that one.
A young woman reluctantly joins her boyfriend on a summer trip to a Swedish festival where things quickly go awry.
Ari.
I can't read. I'm not wearing my glasses. Ari. I'm thinking, anyways, Ari Aster. Things go Ari. It's a verb I'm using.
Okay, just
whenever things go.
Stop.
No, I will not stop. Okay,
please.
I'm done. Midsommar, July 3rd. You're going with me.
Am I though?
Yep.
Am I really?
You are. It'll probably scar you.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to go.
Oh my god, I'm just looking at some of these. They're dissecting a bear.
What?
Yeah, look at this.
Why?
I don't know.
Anyways, what is... I don't even know, man.
Me either. But it's got a good cast.
Yeah.
I got Will Poulter. Will Poulter, Jack Rayner. Transformers alum for you right there.
Yes, I
Jack
know.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I have one more movie on my list that we haven't covered, and I know it's number one on my list. Number two.
I have 3 more on my list.
A lot of mine that were on your list.
Yeah.
So what do you got?
Okay, so the first one, Spider-Man Far
Yeah, that's
From
my
Home.
last one. Spider-Man
Okay.
Far From Home. I mean, that's the most obvious choice on the entire list.
Yep.
Got to see what's happening after Endgame. Got to see what's happening to Peter. Got to see why Happy is flirting so hard with Aunt May. And is she flirting back or is she just leading him on?
I think she's flirting back.
I hope so.
Happy needs to
That's
be
a quote.
happy.
Oh, what? Yeah, he does. Happy does need to be happy. All right?
Nothing goes his way.
He can't just be buying sad cheeseburgers for the rest of his life.
No, he needs something.
Do you think we will see we'll see Pepper in the movie?
Maybe. It's possible.
Over or under 30%?
Over.
Okay.
I'm putting it at a solid 45.
45%. What about Morgan?
If we see Pepper, we'll probably see Morgan.
Yeah. And the girl, you heard about, sorry to go on a tangent, but the girl from 13 Reasons Why was cast in Avengers.
Oh, yeah, and then
Endgame,
it got cut.
You heard what it was?
I heard, but I don't remember.
She was basically after, they filmed it, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't release it. After Tony, sorry if you haven't seen Endgame, you shouldn't be listening to this.
Well, the Russos cleared us.
Yeah, the Russos cleared us. Spoiler territory. After Tony snapped, he was supposed to go to that soul vision and see, instead of a young, like Thanos saw a young Gamora, he was going to see an older Morgan.
Oh,
and it's going to be her. And I'm like, damn,
That's that would have made me hit the cry button.
Just hit the button.
Yeah.
So that, I think that's a really cool scene that I wish I could see. Hopefully it's on a Blu-ray somewhere.
Yeah.
Or at least on that big special edition Infinity Saga box or something.
Yeah.
I just want to see it. But she was cut. So she's probably hoping that Morgan Stark plays a role down the line.
Yeah.
But who knows? But it's also interesting to see. I hope they don't the bed on this when they're like, because everything's 5 years ahead now.
Yeah.
So we're not in 2019. We're in 2024.
Yeah.
And so I hope that comes into play and they're not just like, well, you know, because of Endgame.
Yeah.
I also want to see the new Suits. Jake Gyllenhaal is one of my favorite actors.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that about so many people, but when I say favorite actors, I'm talking top 20 probably. Because there's just so many people that I really admire. And Jake Gyllenhaal is certainly one of them. I think he's one of the most underrated talents because he doesn't really get any praise. I don't think he's ever been nominated at the Academy Awards, if I'm not mistaken, which is a crime.
Yeah.
And you look at Nightcrawler, Stronger, Brokeback Mountain.
Dang, Stronger was...
Yeah, the performance was...
He was great.
He was fantastic. No love. But Spider-Man Far From Home, obviously your favorite superhero.
Yeah.
Still, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's my favorite overall superhero of all time.
That's what I'm saying.
But Cap is definitely my favorite, like, MCU. Like, what? Because MCU didn't bring Spider-Man to my
question is
viewing.
My question is, in 10 years, if they still have Spider-Man around, you think there's a shot that he can overtake Cap?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Cap's my favorite too. But overall superheroes Batman for me.
Yeah.
But Marvel-wise, my favorite was always Wolverine.
Yeah, it was.
That has kind of held true. It was always Wolverine the Daredevil as far as Marvel goes for me. And I think that still holds, but Cap, film-wise, definitely Cap. Where's Iron Man rank in your MCU favorites list?
He took a dip during Civil War. Not gonna lie, I was salty.
Yeah.
So he took a dip, but he's probably top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you Captain America, then who?
Captain America. Probably Spider-Man.
Okay. Putting you on the spot here, man.
T'Challa.
Yeah.
Tony Stark.
Oh, okay.
Hawkeye.
That was 4. I need 5.
That was 5.
What's that?
Captain America, Spider-Man, T'Challa,
Yeah, okay.
Tony Stark, Hawkeye.
Oh, Hawkeye was 5th. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd probably go Captain America.
Yeah.
Captain America. Captain America. Captain America. And T'Challa. I'm going to go Captain America, King T'Chaka, Baron Zemo, Heimlich Zemo. Then I'm going to go Baron von Stryker. And then I will go ahead and round out my list with Agent 13.
No.
Yeah, well, that's all we got. You got 2 more for me?
Yeah, I got 2 more.
That's all
One's
I got.
kind of a I just want to see it because it looks ridiculous, and that is Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh yeah, man.
It looks ridiculous.
It is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I was going to say absurd, but then I didn't know.
No, it's definitely going to be absurd.
Ridiculous, meticulous.
Eli, they're going to be fighting these men with guns using traditional
that's so
Islander weapons.
Let's do the haka dance. I just say shoot. Some guys start doing the haka dance like
they
that.
They say fire at will.
Fire at will. Green lights, guys. I tell them before. I'm like, let's look around, man. If someone starts doing a haka, just
go to town.
Go to town.
Bless you.
But yeah, I think it'll be fun, and I think it sets the stage for us to definitely go to space.
Yeah.
In the next Fast and
Honestly,
Furious.
when you said that after Fast and Furious 6, I was like, no way.
Yeah.
Now, in 2019, it's not that crazy.
Nope, and I think the Fast and Furious, 9, it's coming out next year. You know, Vin Diesel's like, we gotta do one better. That's why he hired John Cena. We gotta spite The Rock.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Dude, you gotta check out Vin Diesel's Instagram. I really do. I like Vin Diesel because I think he's a guy who loves the fans and he respects cinema and all that kind of stuff. And I think he's a really passionate guy, works really hard. Some of these videos, though, crack me up. I just want to say thank you, Pablo. Rest in peace, Paul Walker, no joke. But he's like, sometimes you just get sent someone special. This is one of those times. Yeah. Fast 9. Family. And just like walks aside. And slowly John Cena comes in a frame in a suit smiling. Yeah, so I guess he's going to be a main, probably the main antagonist of the movie, I would assume.
Him and The Rock are going to have a match in the movie. It's going to be in ring. Not as whatever Cena's new character is and Shaw Hobbs. It's going to be as The Rock and John Cena.
They're going to cameo as themselves while their movie selves are in the same frame.
Christ.
They're going to both be at WrestleMania while doppelgangers who are themselves are wrestling.
Stop.
Okay, The Rock is going to get knocked out backstage by Hobbs. And John Cena is going to get knocked out backstage by... I'm going to give John Cena's character a name. I'm going to name him Jobs.
Jobs?
Yeah.
But he doesn't job for anyone, Eli.
All right.
Sorry.
That is a reference that I wish I didn't understand, but unfortunately I do because of you.
You're welcome.
You're a jobber. That's what you are.
That is a darn truth.
What do you got, man? I'm tired of talking
about the last one. The
best one
is The Lion King.
Oh, that's on my list. I forgot to say it. I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
Jon Favreau coming back at us right out. We got the Jungle Book. I was like, I like the Jungle Book cartoon, but it's not like something I go crazy over.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Don't get me wrong. But then when I saw that movie,
oh man,
it's fantastic and it's so beautiful. It's, in my opinion, hands down the best live action adaptation Disney's done of their classics.
For sure.
I think next would probably have to be Cinderella.
Never saw it.
You should see it. You'll like it a lot.
Okay.
I think it's hands down better than Beauty and the Beast. hands down better than
Maleficent.
Maleficent is the worst, I think.
Really?
I don't like it. I bought it.
Fair.
Don't like it.
You did buy it.
I didn't see it
You
before
did
I
it?
purchased
Oh
it.
yeah, no.
Yeah, it was like a Black Friday deal. I don't know. I think Maleficent 2 looks even worse. But I think they're just kind of lost on what the character was.
I mean, that's the point of it.
Yeah, I know, but she was great in the original cartoon, and this new, like, I'm bad, but I'm not bad.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the last time I saw Sleeping Beauty.
It's been a long time for me too, but
Like,
I mean, actually, I do know.
It's probably been like at least 10 years.
I watched it before. Right after I watched Maleficent,
Okay.
because I wanted to, because I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, she's not. That's why I don't like movies being made about bad guys when you're not going to commit to them being a bad guy.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not a bad guy. I'm just misunderstood. Or I'm not a bad guy. I'm actually a good guy, but the people think I'm bad. And it's not like, there's a difference from them thinking they're good and actually being bad
Yeah.
to them sort of being bad, but really being good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm saving Cinderella's life. Not Cinderella.
Sleeping Beauty.
I'm saving Sleeping Beauty's life because I care about her more than anybody, but I'm also kind of evil. Not really my thing.
Yeah.
But The Lion King, man, it's kind of, Jon Favreau has proven with the Jungle Book that he knows how to give us what we want as far as the story that we know and the nostalgia that we know and want and need, while also, giving us some new stuff. He's probably going to throw in a new song.
He keeps it fresh.
He gives us the iconic scenes and builds off of them, He gives us, you have more time than these animated movies. It'll probably be a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
2-hour plus. You got a fantastic voice cast. Seth Rogen and not Danny. Who's Timon?
Hold on.
You know his name. I know his name.
Wait, is it
Billy
Eichner?
Billy Eichner is Timon. I just can't wait to hear that duo, and then Donald Glover being Simba is awesome. Beyonce being Nala.
Eric Andre as Azizi.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And then having James Earl Jones come back.
Yep.
Hugh Jackman is Scar, correct?
Scar? No.
Yeah. Who is it?
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Ejiofor.
He's Scar.
Awesome. I'm down with that. I don't know why they didn't get Jeremy Irons back. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm sure he could have came back for a little voice work. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Who's playing Rafiki?
Rafiki is
Danny DeVito.
John Connie.
All right. Wait, he's didn't he play T'Chaka?
Yeah.
He did. Oh, that's awesome. That's a great pick. So, yeah, I think that Lion King is probably, out of all the movies we listed, probably number 3 for me.
That's pretty high up there.
What about you?
I don't know. I could confidently say it's in the top 4.
Because I have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Spiderman Far From Home top 2. In whichever order the day chooses. And then I definitely have Lion King next. Actually, that's not true. I have Godzilla next. And then I have Lion King. Because Godzilla is just...
It's Godzilla.
It's Godzilla, man. Godzilla's going to be hitting Euro steps on King Ghidorah.
Godzilla's going to get busy.
He's been getting busy. That's where he's been. He's been hitting layups, all right? Been cooking in the lab.
Charles told him 1,000,000 layups.
1,000,000 layups. He did 1,000,005, all right? He shoots above and beyond. That's what it's all going to be about. We're going to think Godzilla's getting outclassed out there, outworked. And then guess what? He's going to show off the footwork. Going to show off the post game. Next thing you know, he's going to back up into Ghidorah, hit that shoulder drop, barbecue chicken to the cup. That's what it's going to be. Ghidorah's going to have the upper hand. Charles Barkley's going to come up. Hey, King Ghidorah, 1-on-1 for the world. They're going to bring out a giant
Space
basketball.
Jam, but with monster.
Hey, man, connected universe.
Monsters.
Connected universe. They are the Monstars. And we're just going to have a 1-on-1 game. Godzilla versus Ghidorah on the entire continent of Australia.
It's just Space Jam with, what do they call them, Mudos or something?
What?
That's what they call them, right? massive unidentified terrestrial objects in Godzilla 1.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Cute. Good for you. I have no idea. I just remember that Godzilla fights for like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the best 12 minutes of the movie.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, who knows what kind of... I think... Okay, right now, I just want to put it down because we're seeing the movie in 2 days. Post-credit scene, what's it going to be? Are we seeing Kong making his way to the continent or something?
We're either seeing Kong or they're going to be talking about Kong.
You think that there's going to be a Mecha Godzilla in this franchise?
I hope not.
Me either, man. It's going to be the giant escargot from the snail.
Okay,
from Rugrats.
Yeah, if they're doing Mecha Godzilla, they're doing a collaboration with Pacific Rim.
I know they have to. They don't have to, but I always wanted that.
I mean, because Godzilla's a kaiju, and I mean that
different kind of kaiju.
Yeah.
But yeah. What if we have this all resolved, right? Because this is kind of present day Godzilla. This iteration, is present day more or less. And Pacific Rim is very much in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla makes it out. Even if Kong might make it out of the franchise, I hope he does. I hope he lives. Who's to say? Because I don't think we're getting another Pacific Rim anytime soon. Because
sadly,
the last movie wasn't very good. Although I was really rooting for it because I love John Boyega. He deserves another franchise.
Mm-hmm.
He was so charismatic, built for that kind of franchise. It didn't deliver the goods, which was sad. But if these movies make a lot of money, if Godzilla King of Monsters makes a lot of money, Godzilla vs. King Kong makes a lot of money, why not? We get another movie, give it an obscure title, maybe Pacific Rim in the title, maybe, I don't know what you put, but we're back into the world of Pacific Rim. Check this out. Check it out. The Jaegers are... The Jaegers are fighting some new kaiju threat.
Okay.
They're defeated. It is done. The world is going to die. And guess who comes back? Out of the water, Godzilla, back again. He's the kaiju Earth needs and deserves, all right?
Yes.
He's king around these parts. And we have Godzilla
said I came for my throne.
Godzilla fighting these other kaiju. And what if Godzilla needs some help? So out of the trees comes King Kong to get busy. And King Kong is fighting on... Think about it like Avengers, okay?
Yeah, that's what I was playing in my head.
You had people fighting Thanos on different fronts.
Mm-hmm.
On Titan, on Wakanda. Think about King Kong's fighting in the woods. Yes, we're on the same planet. You got King Kong fighting kaiju in the woods. You got Godzilla fighting him in the sea. And then maybe you got some Jaegers fighting him in the city. You know?
Yeah.
We got it. That's never going to happen.
No. We can dream, though.
We can dream. And maybe one day, if I ever hit the $1 billion, say I hit 4 Super Lottos.
And the $1 billion bracket challenge.
I might put $12,000 into this. So
it's going to be classic. We're going to have the suits.
It's going to be stop motion. It's going to be Leica Studios.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that we covered about, 15 plus-ish, around 15 movies coming out in the summer. And, that's a lot. That's more than, I don't know, how much time we got left in the summer. What is it right now? It's about to be June.
It's about to be June, so we still
July,
got a couple months.
August. That's like 12 weeks.
Yeah.
That's more than a movie a week. You're covered for the rest of the summer. You're welcome. That's what we do here, We're just trying to help the people out. What do we watch this week? I don't know. I just gave you a lot of lists. I gave you one list.
We gave you one list with a lot of options.
With a lot of options, all right? You like horror? Go see Midsommar. Or go see Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. You want something drama? You want some deep awards type? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yep.
You want a big action movie? Almost anything else on the list. You have a child? Drop them off in the theater at Toy Story 4, then sneak out when the lights are dark and go watch...
Anything else?
Anything else, okay? But that's probably not going to work because Toy Story store is probably pretty short and your movie will be longer.
Yeah,
and your kid's going to be alone in the theater, not knowing what to do. They're going to be scared. Next thing you know, they wander out of the theater looking around. Where do I go? They're going to find a supply closet. They're going to get stuck in there. But
you can stop right now.
There's going to be a lot of food and a lot of resources. They're going to grow up. Think about Terminal, but in an airport. Steven Spielberg's Terminal. Tom Hanks living in an airport, but in a movie theater. Kid grows up on his own. Now he's like Mowgli of the movie theater. You never come back to the theater.
Mowgli of the movie theater.
Mowgli of the movie theater. I'm pitching my movie right now, okay? Mowgli of the movie theater grows up just sort of naturally. It's a very big theater chain. It's not a mom and pop's place. But everybody kind of accepts that he just kind of lives and works there. Like, hey, they call him Mowgli too. They call him Mowgli, but some people are not very nice and they call him Mogwai because it looks a little weird. You know, he's not very well maintained. He doesn't have a shower access. So when it rains, he goes outside. 30 years later, he's a grown man still working in this movie theater. His parents who abandoned him to go watch let's say they went to go watch The Dead Don't Die. They come back. And someone trips in the middle of the room. And I think it's safe to say that if parents are leaving their kid mid-movie, they're not good parents. So they're probably not great people. The kid has had no real guidance. He's had a bunch of young people going in and out of this theater chain as he grows up. And, the person trips and spills their drink and popcorn on themselves. And you're, ha, 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 ha. Same laugh, two different people. They look to the side. There they are, parent and son. Reunited because of a mutual laugh. And a similar sounding laugh. He looks at them, they look at him. He looks at them, they look at him. They understand what's happened. They sort of nod, think of La La Land.
Mm-hmm.
Half smile, and walk away. And credits roll. What do you think?
What's the title of the movie?
Mowgli the movie theater.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
I dig it.
You dig it?
I dig.
A24 release, you think?
Yeah,
you think
probably.
they'll pick something like this up? Definitely. All right. A24, if you hear me, let's talk. All right. You can email me at Mowgli and the movies @gmail.com, or you can find me on Instagram at Mowgli and at the movies on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, LinkedIn, Moco Space, MySpace. Huh?
What about Longton?
What?
Never mind.
I'm Longton?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
It's fake.
Yeah, well, guess what, Mikey? So are you. That's going to be it for episode 17 of the Fanema Movie Podcast. I want to thank you for joining me once again. You can find him at jalapena _01 JALEPENA _01.
No underscore.
No underscore, just 01. Don't listen to me. On Instagram, you can find me at Elilo _Ren, ELYLO _Ren, and you can find us at Fanema Movies on Instagram and Twitter. Go to fanema.com. We have articles, we have reviews, we have our podcasts up there, and thank you all for listening once again. We will see you next time for episode 18.